How long were you prepared to wait until I started talking? I'm guessing a lot of people would look at the first couple of seconds and then jump forward. And that's fine. The type of things that we do depend on how patient we are. You go fishing, you're not expecting to catch a fish within a couple of minutes. You watch a YouTube video and you pretty much expect the person to start talking or there to be some action. So I recognise that what you do affects your patience. Now when it comes to squash, you've got the added element, or in fact tennis or badminton or any other sport really. When it comes to sport, you've got the physical element. You're getting tired. You're playing a rally, you're running around, you're beginning to get more and more tired, and as you get more and more tired, your decision-making process becomes a little bit more fallible. You make decisions that you wouldn't normally make. So, would you go for a nick in the first two shots of a rally compared to would you go for a nick in the 32nd shot of a rally? Now, of course, shot selection is a huge topic, and one day I will be talking about that. But what I'm talking about here is patience. How long you wait for the right opportunity is really important. It's a skill, it's an ability. Now, I do not believe you can teach patience. I believe you can put people in situations where they develop it themselves. I don't think you can suddenly teach somebody to be patient. You can maybe give them strategies that help them deal with situations, and I'm not specifically talking about squash in general, but you must experience waiting over a longer time. The psychologists often call it delayed gratification. If you can wait a little bit longer, you might get a better reward. Now, when it comes to squash, people are two extremes. They're not patient enough, or they're too patient. Now, you might think that that's an oxymoron. How can you be too patient? Well, I believe that when you play squash, you should hit the ball straight, tight, and deep. And you should do that to create opportunities. Now, once you've created an opportunity, I believe you should take it. There's a longer argument here of whether you should take those opportunities at the beginning of matches, or maybe, you should try and tie your opponent. That's like a separate issue. Essentially, for club players, if you've created an opportunity, I think you should take it. But that depends on the definition of opportunity. What is an opportunity? An opportunity is not the first ball that's this far away from the wall. An opportunity is not when you're so tired, I can't face just hitting it back to the back again. I've got to go for something. That's not an opportunity. That's cheating in a sense. That's cheating yourself. That's just looking for an excuse to go for a nick, because it's pretty much a 50-50. You either hit a winner and you say, yes, or you hit a loser and say, maybe better luck next time. So I'm suggesting that you become more observant about your patience. Are you making the right choices when you're tired? And you're probably not, because that's what happens when we're all tired. We all make bad choices when we're tired on a squash court. And of course, you can get fitter and fitter, and then that becomes less and less of a problem. But often most people could play for another couple of shots in a rally before they go for their winners. And I've talked about this before. I've talked about the average number of shots in a rally. The more shots you've got per rally as an average, the better you are as a squash player, both physically and mentally. So this point here, this essay, is asking you to become more aware about being patient, waiting for a little bit longer until you've created a better opportunity. That's all I'm asking you to do. Now, for the next minute or so, I'm not going to say anything, because the people who might have jumped at the beginning, they might jump to the end, they might have missed it. And, well, that's what happens sometimes. If you're not patient enough, you miss those opportunities. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was useful for you. Consider subscribing if you like my content. Here is the playlist of all the other video essays, and at the point of this video there's only a couple of them, but there will be more in the future. And this is a video that YouTube thinks is a good fit for you based on what you've been watching. So remember, do something every single day to improve your squash. See ya.